Now the basketball, and I needn't remind you of the devastation suffered in the Miami area when Hurricane Andrew ran through. Help, of course, has been pouring in from all over, and more came tonight from the NBA. In an effort to raise funds to help Miami rebuild, the Heat hosted the Bulls in a basketball game. They raised $375,000 from game tickets and will likely come up with thousands more from corporate donations and pledges. Every little bit helps, though, doesn't it? And every little bit of inspiration helps. Look at the hothead out there helping the kids out. But the Bulls, well, they had business on their minds. Think they're not hungry? Think they're not fired up about getting ready to go this season? There was Grant, there was Pippen, and, of course, the maestro of midair. Michael Jordan, Chicago building a 20-point lead in the first quarter. And then new addition, Rodney McCray, number 22, drives the paint and left-hands it up there over rookie Matt Geiger, who was taking the class. Glenn Rice led Miami with 21, 2 off the backdoor move. And newcomer Harold Miner, Miami Harold, adds 15. Is he going to be impressive? I think so. But the Bulls won this thing easily. Pippen the alley-oop to Michael Jordan. Everybody has a good time in this first meeting of these two teams since the first round of the playoffs last year. Yes, a good time had by all. But there's the game count. The most important tally, though, the money count. About $400,000 raised from the ticket sales alone. And I'll echo the words of our colleague at TNT Sports, Hubie Brown. Don't forget about the folks down there at all. Some of them are still living in tents. They need more than just the proceeds from this single basketball game. And as CNN's Charles Jaco tells us, today, many of the children of Miami saw firsthand that they are not forgotten by their heroes.
In the hurricane zone, the ball is from the Red Cross, the basket is from the U.S. Marines, and the game is a way to forget. So the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls staged a free basketball clinic for thousands of children from storm-devastated South Dade County. The kids mixed their hurricane memories with their hopes for the day.
That the roof came off and everything was destroyed.
Oh, I love Michael Jordan.
The roofs were caved in and the walls are split out on the outside, so it has to be torn down.
I like the Bulls a lot. I like Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. I hope I see them so I can take a picture.
We stayed in the garage and the roof came off.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Inside, players ran through a modified game of horse that lasted only a few minutes. Heat player Ronnie Cycli, a native of Lebanon, was especially touched.
I lived in a civil war in Lebanon for 10 years, and in 10 years of civil war, did we not have destruction like there was destruction here in one night.
NBA representatives said it was something everyone wanted to do.
That could just as easily be one of the Heat players' kids or one of the Heat players who have lost their home, but they're lucky enough that you can call on people like these NBA people who want to give something back to them.
Even though the exhibition lasted less than half an hour, it was worth it to Andrew's littlest victims.
I like to play basketball with them, shoot a few three-pointers, and I like to get an autograph.
And it may only be a game, but it's much more to the children of Andrew. Charles Jaco, CNN, Miami.
Sure looked like there were no losers out there.
I'll tell you, a lot of wide eyes and big grins. Also, by the way, the Heat donating 700 seats on the floor for some underprivileged kids down there. So I think it was just a great outreach by everybody involved.